Hi,
Maybe.
people on YouTube. We are going to start a new podcast, importantly obsessed with soft life in 2025. In 2025, more people than ever are rejecting 9 to 5 grind and hustle culture, endless burnout. Instead, they are chasing something new, peace, balance, mental health, a movement
Ooh,
called the soft life. In today's episode, we are diving deep why it's happening and what is really meant and how it is changing our generation's dreams forever. Stay with me because the way you think about the success might just change today. Our first question with my AI assistant today is before we really break it down, take let's take a step back and I'm going to ask my first question. What exactly does soft life mean to you, and how would you describe it someone who's never heard of it?
that's a great question. For me, soft life is all about intentionality. So it's about choosing to prioritize peace, joy, and well being over the constant pressure to achieve and accumulate. It's like imagine a warm, comfy blanket on a rainy day. That feeling of safety, of being nurtured, of just letting go and being present. That's what I think of when I hear soft life. It's not about being lazy or giving up on your dreams, though. That's about being smart about the choices you make and creating a life that truly nourishes your soul.
Mm, exactly. So now,
Are you all right?
here's something interesting. This movement didn't come out of nowhere. My question is, what do you think uh, triggers this massive shift from hustle culture to shift soft living? Was it was it the pandemic, social media, and something deeper?
It's like a perfect storm, really. The pandemic definitely shook things up, made people reevaluate what truly mattered. But I think social media played a huge role too. It showed us all these curated versions of success that were, let's be honest, often just smoke and mirrors. And underneath it all, I think there's this growing disillusionment with the old ways. Millennials and Gen Z, they're tired of the rat race. They see the burnout, the mental health crisis, the environmental destruction, and they're saying there has to be a better way.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's a mix of everything, a kind
Okay,
of collective
every
awakening to the idea.
every trend has two sides. Soft life and is no exception. So, question is, do you think the soft life mindset could ever make people lazy, or is that just an old-fashioned way of thinking?
That's a fair question. I think, like anything, it's about balance. Soft life shouldn't be an excuse to check out completely. It's more about working smart, not hard, and prioritizing your well being. I mean, think about it. When you're constantly stressed and burnt out, are you really operating at your best? Probably not. But when you've got that foundation of peace and stillness, you've got more energy and creativity to pour into your passions, whatever those may be. So it's not about laziness, it's about being intentional with your time and energy. What do you think?
Mm, exactly. Our listeners might be wondering, how do I start living in the soft life too? So
That's
what are three simple steps someone can take today to bring more softness and peace into their everyday life?
Ooh, I love that framing. Let's start small and actionable. Three steps. First, ditch the devices for at least an hour before bed. Give your mind a chance to unwind without the constant stimulation. Secondly, find something that brings you pure joy and schedule time for it every single day, even if it's just for 15 minutes. And lastly, practice gratitude. Seriously, it's a game changer. Take a few minutes each day to appreciate the good things in your life. big or small. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes.
Mm.
Those are my top three. What do you think? Any
Okay.
other juicy tidbits
Cool.
your
Cool.
listeners should
Cool.
know?
If today's conversation made you rethink the way you live or hustle, take a deep breath. You're not alone. Soft life isn't about giving up, it's about finally choosing yourself. If you like this, if you like today's episode, share it with someone who's overdue for a little softness in their lives. See you in the next time. But Emma, what?
Oh, Ali.
But Maya, what do you think if you are being human and going to take another steps to be towards the softness in 2025? What do you think the five most important steps would you take into coming years?
Hmm. Looking ahead to 2025 and beyond, I love the way your mind works. Okay, five big steps for the journey to South Life Central and South Mass. Here's my take. One point, embrace slow living. Um, 2025 is all about intentionality. Embrace the sounds of nature, savor meals, celebrate small victories. Two, build a supportive community.